spread the word to the entire universe, including this planet and beyond. But before I begin, I want to say that you can promise me something. And that is that what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas. It's shared with the entire world. So here's my spoiler alert. Redox signaling technology is not just revolutionary, but it represents one of the most urgently needed molecular medicine solutions of our time. Do you agree? And here's the take home. Redox signaling technology is your DNA whisperer. It uncovers and reprograms the secrets of cellular health. It uncovers and reprograms the secrets of cellular health. Because for more than 40 years, my career has centered around rewriting the rules of nutrition. I'm a nutritional heretic, a bona fide health nut. And right now in 2019, I'm still championing new ways of thinking about health, nutrition, diet, detox, beauty, and the environment. And the truth is, I've watched countless trends and fad diets come and go. I've seen essential nutrients vilified and vindicated. And I've seen research emerge that has broken every rule we thought was set in stone, only to break new ground and reach new levels of health and healing, like the ASEA family of products. Let's hear it for ASEA. Now, at every stage, when I've unearthed groundbreaking research that will change the health and lives of those I know and love all over the world, I felt a sense of urgency to get the information out to you in a way you can understand. In my 30-plus books that I've written, I've been dedicated to blazing a trail through the science of integrative and functional medicine. And as you know, I made a promise to you, and that is that I'm editing my latest books to reflect the science of redox, because I'm so fascinated with what ASEA has to uniquely offer to 21st century healthcare. Now, in case you didn't know, I proudly endorse ASEA and my new Fat Flush plan, Fat Flush Foods, and Radical Metabolism, which I'm going to be signing for you in the bookstore today. So just to repeat, I have a confession to make. I am a bona fide nutritional heretic. I'm a radical. Not a free radical, but I am a radical. But I bet you're not surprised, because the truth is that I broke all the rules when I wrote my New York Times best-selling book many years ago. Our country was on a proverbial witch hunt for fat at the time, and I proved that the right fats were necessary not only for health, but also for weight loss and overall well-being for your heart, your brain, your joints, and your skin. And now ASEA has a brand new product called Omega, and I'm in love with it. Decades later, after I wrote my first book, you're seeing a plethora of keto and paleo-style diets, basically catching up with what I wrote over 30 years ago. And that's why I invite all of you now to be on the forefront of health and healing together with me. You see, I think we can harness the revolutionary science that ASEA offers. We can increase global awareness of these unique products that utilize naturally occurring innate molecules in the body to reset cellular renewal and communication. And quite frankly, my friends, we're in dire need of these miracle molecules now more than ever before, because our generation is facing perilous challenges that no generation has ever faced. But I believe we have the solution that previous generations have never before had access to. Do you agree? Is this one of them? As I've shared with you so many times before with ASEA, your genes are no longer your destiny. And regardless of your DNA, your biology is not your biography. The truth is, you may feel sick and tired all the time, but you're not a slave to your genetics. With ASEA, you can override your genes through the science of epigenetics, because epigenetics is teaching us that the environment we're in, from the food we eat to the water we drink and bathe in the air we breathe both outside and inside, to the environment inside our bodies where our cells hold court, that's the environment that determines our overall health and which genes are switched on at any given time. Here's the gene switcher right now. When we change that environment, we change our health, our metabolism, and our overall well-being by supplementing with the very substances that are the foundation of life, but they're found naturally in your body, but they depreciate due to aging, toxicity, illness, and stress. Redox is life itself. And today's environment is a nightmare of toxicity. Most modern men and women feel absolutely betrayed by their bodies, and I hear it all the time. People think they're doing everything right, but they ignore the invisible threats of today's world. Today, unfortunately, we live in a soup of chemicals and pollutants, and the worst, I fear, is yet to come. I'm talking about 5G, the newest evolution of telecommunications technology. Just consider that there's been no single test on the efficacy or safety of 5G, which is going to be rolled out in every street corner and coming to your neighborhood soon. It's like releasing a new drug without a single biological safety test on humans, animals, or the environment. But let me tell you a little bit about 5G and why I feel ASEA is one of the most reliable natural substances on the market today to help transform our bodies into invisible fortresses against this insidious biological assault. Do you want to hear about it? Yes! Good answer. For the record, I believe also that nano-aluminum from the air, glyphosates from the food, and EMF, both indoors and outdoors, are the three greatest threats of our day and age. And I believe that ASEA may be the solution to all of these because it gently restores native intelligence to your cellular blueprint. My friend Dr. Martin Paul, who's the professor emeritus at Washington State University, has said that this 5G rollout is insane. No wonder we're all so anxious, have brain fog, ear ringing, cataracts, as well as depression, and are so sleep deprived. It's because extremely low levels of electromagnetic radiation from your cell phones, from your iPads, from your smart meters, that activates the voltage-gated calcium channels, which then result in at least 14 distinct biological effects. You see, intracellular calcium controls neurotransmitters, and when they're unregulated, cellular communication becomes jumbled and crossed. So to add insult to injury, EMFs create tremendous oxidative stress, DNA breakage, melatonin depletion, infertility, as well as cancer. My question to you, my friends, is this. Do you know of any product out there which reestablishes cellular messaging and helps to protect, rejuvenate, and keep cells functioning at optimum levels? Another symptom of radiation sickness has to do with the skin, and 5G with its broad beam millimeter range impacts and targets human sweat glands. So skin protection with the oncoming 5G is of utmost importance to re-signal skin cells to health in the coming years. Question to you, is there a product you know of that also protects the skin topically and restores optimally healthy function? What's the name of it?
Renew.
ASEA positively impacts 5 genetic pathways which relate to the immune system, inflammatory response, cardiac system, digestive function, and hormone modulation, all of which are also detrimentally impacted by current and new advances in EMF technology that we can't live without. So the ever-increasing toxicity in the environment also needs to be countered with a proper nutritional supplementation. And this is where ASEA also shines. We're seeing many individuals in this day and age with toxic liver syndrome, congested liver or fatty liver, which is now one of the fastest growing conditions of the body. The liver, as you know, is your detox organ. The liver performs over 500 tasks and utilizes not just one, but 3 methods of detox of the myriad of chemicals, bacterial waste, viruses, bacteria, heavy metals, medications, and hormones your body comes in contact with daily. It needs to digest and eliminate foods. So taking supplements that are made from synthetic sources just acts as another stressor to an already congested and overworked liver that is in dire need of a vacation.
Wow.
Now, the nutrition that you get from ASEA family of nutritional products can be lifesavers, and I'm referring to ASEA Via Source. It's a whole food and micronutrient complex, as well as the potent but general prebiotics and probiotics and biome and your LifeMax. And I'm especially fond of LifeMax because of the astragalus ingredient, which is traditionally a Chinese medicine longevity herb known to help increase telomere length. And now you have an essential fatty acid supplement in the omega-3 family. Can we hear it for omega?
Woo! Yes!
Now, I've written about this throughout my career. ASEA's omega is totally unique in the marketplace because it's harvested on board, has an extraordinarily low oxidation value, and it's needed for every cell, tissue, and organ in your precious body. What I want to tell you is that in Italy, doctors write prescriptions for omega products rather than give their patients heart disease medication. So this is a biggie. It'll help your heart, your skin, your joints, your brain, your liver, your blood pressure, and high triglycerides. So in closing, my dear friends, ASEA is not ordinary nutritional supplementation for the here and now. For me, in my book, it's the medicine of the future. So I'm asking you to join me in the redox revolution so we can share what we know with the entire world and heal every man, every woman, and every child on the planet. Traditional treatments can't fix the symptoms we're experiencing, and they actually make them worse. It's not about drugs anymore, it's about healing substances. Unfortunately, many of our healthcare practitioners don't realize just how much our environment has changed, nor how many of our friends, our family, and our loved ones are suffering needlessly. My dear friends, we live in the best of times, but also the most challenging of times. But what gets me out of bed in the morning and keeps me fired up is that ASEA represents a vast new horizon of leading edge knowledge. And each day, with each awakening, there's the possibility of paradigm-changing solutions that are going to heal the world. So let the redox revolution spread throughout the country. Let it be the next battle cry for those of us who want to regenerate, to rejuvenate, and reclaim total health with breakthrough cellular nutrition. Thank you so much.